Attanatya chant to teach the monks. And this chant, when you chant this, this one we sometimes we chant at night. It start with Vipassisa namatu Chakumantasa Sirimato Sikisapi namatu. We praise the 6 Buddhas, or the 7 Buddhas. And then after that, they recite the names of the Devarajas, all the Taikor, all the tiger generals of the Deva world. So when we recite all the names of the fierce Devas, so if any Deva wants to harm you, when he hears you reciting all these names, then he gets frightened. So it is one of the protection chants. So from this you can see that not all Devas like monks. Some of them don't like monks. In fact, in the Vinaya books, it is mentioned that if there may be certain places where you have some fierce spirit which can harm a monk, the Buddha says a monk should not go there. Unless the monk has got psychic power. But not all of them. It depends on their blessings. Just like in the human realm. In fact, the human realm is quite similar to the heavens. In the human realm, you have people who are very well off. They have an extremely good life. On the other hand, you have people like in Africa or India who are very poor and who suffer a lot. So it all depends on our karma. You can't want to choose. Oh, I want to go here and then be reborn here, reborn there. All depends on your karma.
Is there a way to choose that? I mean, you know that once you're born in the Deva realm, you cannot practice. Would there be a way to choose that? To choose to be born in the human realm?
This is what people say, but I think it's not necessary. Not necessary to be after your human birth to come back as a human being, because this heaven rebirth is like a rest. Like a rest before you come down and exert yourself again. Because you look at our Buddha, our Bodhisattva, he mentioned that when he met the Buddha Kassapa, he was a Brahmin. He was a Brahmin and he didn't want to see the Buddha Kassapa even. But his friend pulled him, so he had to go. And then his friend asked the Buddha to teach some Dhamma to this Bodhisattva out of compassion. And the Buddha did. And after hearing the Dhamma, this Bodhisattva must have attained stream entry because he renounced the home life and became a monk under the Buddha Kassapa. And after that lifetime, he was reborn in the Tusita heaven. And after Tusita heaven, he came down to the human world as Siddhartha Gotama and became enlightened. So you see, he went to heaven. It was not time wasted. It's like go up there, recuperate, get some inspiration, get some rest, then come down, and then you have to strive. It's just like human beings lah. When human beings go to war, they kill each other. But then, it's not that sometimes not that you like to do it lah. It's just that you have to go collectively. You have to defend your country. You have to defend your people. So the karma is not so heavy lah.
When you are born into the Deva world, all are celebrating beauty and all this. How come there are ugly before Yakka?
I'm not sure. And he can change. Just like human beings lah. There are so many beautiful looking human beings. Sometimes you get an ugly looking one. Yeah, they are in the heavenly world. You can't see because they're so far away. And secondly, they are in a different world. They are in a different realm. Just like if devas are around us or ghosts are around us, we cannot see. Our human eye cannot see, but they are around us. So in the same way, these heavens, they are up there. But if you use your telescope to look, you won't be able to see because they are in a different realm. I'm not sure. Because Chinese, we don't have so systematic description of the heavens like the Buddha has described. In Penang, normally we follow what Bhante Suvano says. We call him Thi Kong, which probably the equivalent is Dục Wong Tai Tai. Dục Wong Tai Tai. Dục Wong Tai Tai. Okay, we stop here for tonight. Transfer marriage.